If you've been wondering about the confusion and lack of clarity over the resumption of flights tomorrow in many parts of the country, the Ministry of Civil Aviation has just called a meeting of airlines and airport operators, which is set to begin in a short while from now, and it will focus on ironing out many of those doubts that continue to prevail just hours before the first flights take off tomorrow morning. Remember, domestic flights resume from Monday, tomorrow the 25th of May. The meeting has been called to discuss standard operating procedures for states and union territories. The discussion is also for particular states which have requested not to resume flight operations tomorrow, notably West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and of course Maharashtra. The meeting will be chaired by the Ministry of Civil Aviation. Poulomi Saha live with us from the national capital. Poulomi, this is almost becoming nail-biting because the first flights will start taking off tomorrow morning. There are lakhs of passengers, I imagine, across the country who are wondering whether they can fly to a certain destination or not. And many of those questions haven't been answered. There still isn't complete 100% clarity on whether passengers will be able to fly to Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and certain other states which have so far said they don't want to resume flights.
That's right, Shiv. In fact, this morning when I spoke to a very senior official in the Ministry of Civil Aviation, he told me categorically this is going to go down to the wires, and I am quite inclined to believe him right now. I wasn't quite sure it would end up being this last minute, but it looks like it's going to be this last minute now. You know, a lot of anxious passengers. We've been getting a lot of queries from a lot of people saying, am I going to be able to take off tomorrow morning? I have a flight to Mumbai tomorrow morning at such and such time. And yes, unfortunately, we don't have a definitive answer as of yet. What we do know is that the ministry officials have been in a huddle all day long. The secretary, who is of course chairing these meetings, Secretary of Ministry of Civil Aviation, Pradeep Kharola, is chairing these meetings with airlines, with airport operators, not just in order to, of course, iron out all of those guidelines issues. There was a lot of confusion about whether Arogya Setu is mandatory or not, etc. Just one of the issues that I'm pointing out. It's not unclear. They probably will come up with revised guidelines, and also the fact that a lot of states are currently saying defer the resumption of domestic flight operations. Uddhav Thackeray spoke with Hardeep Puri this morning and told him that please have fewer flights coming into Mumbai and specifically Maharashtra, because we're not in a position to deal with the larger number of passengers who will come in. Our facilities are already very, very stretched.
Okay.
Please restrict it to those on medical grounds, students, international transfers, those on compassionate grounds, but that's about it. But yet the ministry is to take a decision, so we'll have to wait, Shiv, to find out what exactly is the final call.
Okay, so that's not good news. If it's going to go down to the wire, it provides that much more possibility of confusion right at the last minute. We wonder why it has taken so much trouble to fix some basic stuff before allowing flights once again. But this is a complicated issue. We recognize that, and these teething troubles are going to be there. You'll be the first to know as soon as we get to know here on India Today. Poulomi, thanks very much for that.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.